Well, welcome back to Knowledge in the Word. I'm sorry I hadn't been back with you in a while. We all need to get picked up and pick up one another in these days, that's for sure. Well, wars and rumors of wars. We've been hearing about that. We've heard about Antichrist. Well, I guess on this channel, at least, you know, Antichrist is a spirit, and we've been preaching and teaching that for close to 20 years with my father and I. And it's been a weird and a very strange few years, that's for sure. There are things that we put up on this channel, and I wanted to tell all of you, I appreciate every one of you that have subscribed over the years and have supported this channel. Anyway, thank you very much. YouTube has become exactly what corporate media had become for the last 40 years, 50 years of my life. Commercials, buy what I have to sell. But I'm not interested in that. We haven't been on this channel. And we just want to talk and encourage you in the things of the Lord and teach the scriptures. That's all we've tried to do. And Debbie, thank you so much for everything you do. I do have some pictures to send. And again, I'm trying to get someone to help me, and I have this is the funny thing. I have two people in the house, and then I have a son that knows computers. Supposedly, this is their words. So I try to get my photos up, ronperryart.com, and I just can't get it. So I tell you what, I'm going to try this. I won't do it. No, I won't do that. Anyway, here, I just wanted to read this to you and just give you a page. This was on May the 2nd, 2024, and breaking. This is General Flynn announces the Biden administration is planning to declare a national emergency ahead of the 2024 election. Well, I guess there's really no other way that he could stay in the position that he's in. Is that correct? So I just wanted to show this piece to you and fight the good fight. We are in times of wonder and deception. And, well, anyway, we'll see you next week. Just wanted to pop this up to you, and I got something coming next week. God bless all of you, and fight the good fight. Bye.
We should be prepared for this administration to declare some type of national emergency. I really, I feel that. I know some of the things that they're doing in the White House right now that they're contemplating. I mentioned some earlier. So that's number one. The second thing, if everything moves forward and people, you got to get out to vote. We cannot have 65% turnout for a presidential election in this country. We have got to overcome. If there is a rig, we got to overcome it. And we have got to get 75, 80, 85% of people out there to vote. And frankly, for the Christian community in this country, you better get out there and vote. You got to get out there and vote. So let's assume that we win. Let's assume that Donald Trump is the president again, and we get some breathing space. We have like a life raft thrown to the American people so we can come up above water and start to breathe again. If that happens, you know, I can guarantee you that this very, very hardcore progressive movement, the progressive left in this country and globally, they are going to come in and try to disrupt this country in as many ways as they can humanly do. And so, because what they want is they want to point to him and say, see, he's a dictator, he's a bad guy. I think Trump was exactly right when he said, how we are going to be judged will be how successful my administration will be, his administration will be. We need to define on measures of success that we can clearly get to, like a strong economy, like getting us out of these endless wars, like clearing the streets of America from these just ungodly amount of illegals, giving the law enforcement professionals in our country, you know, their ability to be able to stand their ground again and actually be cops, you know, be good cops, right? Be law enforcement professionals the way that they're supposed to be. I mean, and there are other components of a very successful presidential, in this case, President Trump. And he's already proven many of these things, even while he's being beat up, in the head and shoulders for the 4 years about Russian election interference. So we have to be prepared for those couple of scenarios. One is what they might do right now. And number two, we get into office, and then what we're going to have to be able to start to do almost immediately. This is not politics as usual, folks. This is not about big government and little government, less taxes and more taxes. This is now about whether or not our country is going to be the United Socialist States of America or the United States of America. And I, as a as a former blue collar Kennedy Democrat, right? I mean, I'll go at it with anybody today. But we're in a grave moment in time, and I want people to understand that. I really want people to understand it.
Well,
I'm out
General,
here fighting for this country. Go ahead, Jack.